Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're new, it's lovely to have you here. If you have been before, then welcome back. This week what we're going to be doing is a little tutorial on this look right here. I did it about a month ago, I think it was. I did a fashion video and just put this on to do the introduction, and a couple of people said they'd like to have a tutorial, so that's exactly what I've done. Don't forget, if there is anything you'd like to see, I'm always happy to take suggestions and ideas, and I love to hear from you, whatever it is, even if it's just for you to say hello in the comments. Then it's always nice to know there's somebody out there in the void listening to me jabber on about nothing in particular. So if you would like to see how to do this rather intricate looking but not that difficult to do look, please just keep on watching. And here we go then. For my base, I have used, as usual, my KVD Lock-It foundation. I've used some e.l.f. camo concealer, and I have got here somewhere to show you my lovely e.l.f. putty bronzer, which I've used as contour, and it's this amazing sort of greyish toned brown, maybe greyish toned grey, something like that. Anyway, it's a cream bronzer and it's the perfect colour for me. The other thing that I wanted to show you that I've used is my Fenty cream blush in the shade Drama, and how beautiful is that? I've gone over the top of everything with KVD loose setting powder, and I have put a tiny bit of KVD Alchemy palette, here it is, in the shade Sapphire. So that's the base. The lips today are, and I always save this for the most special occasions, it's my Black Moon Beauty, or Black Moon Cosmetics rather, liquid lipstick in the shade Sleepwalker, which was given to me by my friend Ari. If you haven't seen me open a huge box of gifts from her that she sent me all the way from America, I will link the video. So, love this, and it smells delicious, and I do save it for best. I have also used Catrice 18-hour colour and contour eye pencil in white, because it's the best white eyeliner that I have found. Anywho, what we're going to do then is I'm going to use a couple of different shadows to start off with, and I've got a very little brush here which is a Revolution E101 brush, and I'm taking my single ABH in Noir, and I'm just going to go along the very bottom of my lash line with this on both sides. Now I know this ABH is quite expensive, but it is a very good black. On the other hand, I do think that the Beauty Bay blacks are pretty darn fabulous. I used my Book of Magic black the other day and thought, you know what, this is pretty special actually. The look that I'm doing, as I may have mentioned, is one which some people asked for when I was just wearing it on the fashion video that I did most recently, which I will also link. Anywho, let's try and get the general shape before we go into all the fancy doings, and give me the chance to say How is everybody out there? I hope you're doing really well. If you're in the southern hemisphere, it must be jolly nice to be just coming into springtime. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, well, it just means you can get your sweaters out and any big coats that have been languishing in the wardrobe. I'm on the lookout for a big coat. I mean, I've got a big, huge furry coat, which you'll see if you look at my goth coats and jackets videos, but it's a bit too big for when it's just cold but not snowy and freezing and might rain, and I mean, it's just impossible sometimes to know which is the best coat to wear. So I went down to the street in my local part of town, which has a bunch of charity shops or thrift stores, and I had a look, and there was nothing really that I could say, yes, that's the one, I wanted it. And then when I was coming back, I saw this woman walking towards me, and she had the most amazing coat on. I cannot tell you. It was like double-breasted, and the seam was like an empire line seam, and then the coat just fell away all the way to the ground. It was beautiful, and I had to stop her and say, excuse me, I just had to tell you how beautiful you look in that coat. Do you mind me asking where you got it from? And she said, no, she said, I got it in a charity shop. So that was quite funny. But she had got it some time ago, and it was cashmere wool, so being vegan, I couldn't have had it even if I'd seen it myself in the shop. That's the only trouble with charity shopping sometimes. You can't be certain, because not everything has a label in it. So you can't always be certain that you're getting something that's suitable. Anyway, that was coat shopping. I know there's some lovely coats out there that you can buy full price. But that's only if you've got the money, obviously. And I am trying to be good and save any money that I can towards my next tattoo. Yes. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll have seen I put some pictures of the lovely tattoo studio where I usually go, because I went there last week to have a consultation for my next tattoo, which will start work. Construction starts, as they say, on, let me just find my brush, there we go, in February next year, 2022. So construction starts then, and it's going to be a sleeve on this arm. And I've got 4 6-hour sessions booked so far. Yeah, you have to have 3 weeks in between each session. Right, I'm just going to finish doing this bit and speed it up, otherwise we'll be here all day, and then I'll come back and show you what I'm doing. Right then, I'm just going to get ready for using the water activated liners, which I've got here. They're called High Vis water activated liners. They're by Barry M, and of course I have forgotten to get some water to show you how they work, so please stand by and I'll be right back. Right, sorry about that. So what I will do is prime the area that I'm gonna be, well, not prime because I put liquid eyeshadow on it already. I will set it, is the word I was looking for there, with some white powder eyeshadow, and this is a single I got here from Sample Beauty. Very good brand, highly recommend. I know they had a big 50% off sale on Beauty Bay a while ago, a couple of days ago I think. I don't know if that's still on. You might have a look, because Sample Beauty really are worth purchasing. Very reasonably priced, fabulous quality, all that sort of thing. So we'll get the white water activated liner here, and I mean, if you're going to do this, you need to decide sort of about now-ish if you're going to do the same on both sides or different on both sides. So we'll see how we go here. And I've got a very fine brush, and I'm going to do a couple of different styles, I think. So I'm going to go along the edge of here, try not to get too much in my hair. And the thing with these is you've got to sort of not hesitate too much. You know what they say, he who hesitates is lost, and in this instance she who hesitates bollockses it up. So you've got to be quite going for it. So let's do, I don't know if you can see, but there's the little scar I had from last week. Thanks to everybody who sent me such nice messages saying hope you get over it quickly, etc, etc. And it's over 2 weeks now, and it's finally settling down to where I can wear makeup on it. It's not the wearing makeup on it so much as the taking it off, because I didn't want to rip it open. So there's that, and I think I'll do that as well. So there's that side. These very thin brushes, I've got a feeling were nail brushes that I got on Amazon for doing nail art, which of course I can't do, but I think I got them specifically for doing this. Right, so now we'll do the other side, and again I will do this line here, but we'll give it a bit of a flick at the end if possible. Oh, see, I haven't done it enough to, I mean, I've done it a few times obviously, but I haven't done it enough to gauge the amount I need perfectly. There we go, there's that one. And then I'm going to try and do some clever bits, so hold your breath. Please do, if you do attempt this, please do tell me or tag me, or I would just love to see that someone's had a go. And then the last bit of white. And one going upwards as well. And breathe. So I'm just going to do a couple of dots, because as you can see I accidentally got a dot there, so I'll put one there, one there, and one here. Shall I put them on the other side? No, I'll just leave them on one side. So that's the white. And then, let me put that away. Actually, I won't put that away because I've got to snip a bit off it. Put that over there. Then we take the black. And let's see how we do this side. So I'm just doing it as if it was eyeliner first of all, just to give myself something to work with. Take a line which is going to go, where's it going to end up? It's going to start here. Oh yes, and it can end up there. There we go. And then I'll just go in and tidy up the bits that have fallen into my wrinkles. See, if you've got young skin, you probably will be able to do this a lot more easily. I'm going to do that. I think that looks quite tribal. I quite like that. Take that over there like that, and then take a little bit out here like this, and then actually maybe move my hair and extend that one like that. Yeah, and then that can go like this. See, the more you do, the more you get a bit confident with it, and it is just a case of really going for it. If you have got wrinkles, just use them where you can. If you've got lovely taut young skin, just be grateful. And if you mess it up, it doesn't matter. You can always use the pattern to go somewhere else. Yeah, I think that's very pretty. I'm going to put a black circle here. And another one here. And another one. See, I'm getting carried away now. If you've watched me before, you'll know that one of my mottos is more is more. The only trouble with these water ones, activated ones, is they do go into any fine lines or not quite so fine lines that you might have if you're not careful. I mean, I think it almost looks like a, what do they call those masks? Carnival masks? I don't know, some sort of, it almost looks like one of them. So I did have a tea towel, but I appear to have left it in another place. I was just going to try and buff out this. What with this? There we go. Make it a little bit mistier. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hop away for a second and put some lashes on, and then I'll be right back. Well, there we are then. Here is the finished look. I think it would be a great one for a New Year's Eve party if you go in for that sort of thing. It's a great one to practice if you've got an hour or so on your own, and you just think, I want to try some new makeup, not quite sure whether I could go out in it or not, but this is a great one just to keep practicing in your own time until you get the hang of going for it without having too much of a I can't carry on, because that's when you actually make mistakes, is when you start to slow down and overthink it. But what do I know? I'm not a professional. I'm just someone that likes playing with makeup. Please do give this video a big thumbs up whether you enjoyed it or not. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet, because there is a big red button down there and all you have to do is press it. If you want to show me some love, like a lot of my friends have done, and thank you very much everybody that has, there's a link to Ko-fi in the description box, and that means you can buy me a coffee, which is always welcome. I'm also looking for people to send me interesting tea from all around the world so that I can try it on camera. I've already had a couple come in, so look out for a video on that soon. And it just remains for me to say, take care of yourselves, stay safe, stay well, look after any natural world that you come across. Ants, bees, cats, dogs, sheep, anything that you come across in your day-to-day life, just show it some love, please. And of course, stay strange. Bye for now, everybody.